Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as France. So today we have most likely a very difficult episode ahead of us. I'm not looking forward to this at all, to be honest, because currently we are in a really bad situation where we are very vulnerable until we get steel, and there is nothing I can do to strengthen our position right now. All I can do really is just wait and hope that Sweden doesn't attack us. Sure, Sweden is currently busy with Portugal, but that war is most likely going to end within next 10 turns for sure. I guess it's gonna end like in 3, that would be my guess. And then Sweden will start looking for another target. I can't fight Sweden right now. I'm not sure about fighting Sweden even after we get the upgrades because of a unique ability that heals their whole army when they get a great general. It's super unpredictable, and if that happens in the wrong moment, that can and will lose you the whole war. So I guess we'll just take this turn by turn and see what happens. Try to figure something out. We also need to figure out how to get money for upgrades, because just getting steel doesn't really solve anything. We have to get the upgrades, and with 10 gold per turn and 360 gold in the bank, I'm not quite sure that is enough. Sure, we will get more, but our income will also go down most likely as Sweden starts spreading their religion to us. So yeah, I don't even know where we're gonna get the money. I checked trades. All we can trade right now is iron. No one wants iron. The best deal I was able to get was 21 value for iron, and that was from Poland, and that's not even 1 gold per turn per iron, so I'm not taking that deal. Even if I took it, it doesn't help us with the situation. I would have to get 2 gold per turn, then I would start thinking about accepting it, and maybe it would make a difference, like being able to upgrade 1 extra unit in 50 turns. So it doesn't really mean anything. We don't have luxuries for a trade. It's not a good situation right now. So I guess we just end the turn. We are pre-building roads. I have to remember that we don't have enough money to just automate that. I have to do it manually, so that's gonna slow us down quite a bit. But sometimes there are things you have to do. What was that? We got some extra culture that helped, that saved us like 4 turns, if I remember the numbers correctly. But for some time, I think that will be the last bonus that we get, really. Somehow we got extra gold per turn, not sure how that happened. We probably finished a marketplace somewhere. What's going to help a little bit with the income is the next social policy, because that reduces the upkeep of units, I think. It's not going to be much, but every little bit helps in this situation. Alright, working specialist. That is one option what we could do, but I'm not sure I want to do it, because we need production. Although the production here is pretty solid. I definitely don't want Herbalist next. I want Arena next. After that, probably Walls. I'm not too afraid of English Navy at this point. So I'm not rushing Walls here. If England was closer, or if she had access to caravels, that would be a different story. But right now, I think we are safe from English ships. Or at least I don't expect any like mass invasion from the sea. It's just too far and too annoying for England to send units all the way around. So I think we'll be fine. And with these timers, I think we can actually afford to work the market. We are not working any specialists in the capital, but I don't think we can do it here. 10, 3, 6, 6. If I cancel this and work the market, it's horrible working markets this early. Like, I want to work the forge, I want to work the library, I don't want to work the market, but I don't think I have a choice. I need the gold. Question is, do I want the gold now, or do I want to... Let me check something. 213.25. If I did library for some time, for a few turns... 212.23, so that saves me 3 turns. Oh, I'm already working the market here. Okay. I checked our cities before I started recording, just missed that I was working the market here. Because I can't even really afford to grow too much at this point. We are at 38% happiness. So for a while I could work specialists. Now the question is, can I afford it to work 2? Yeah, it already hits the happiness quite a bit. You only have a forge. But it does change the production timers, and we are not starving. That's important. Kind of want to work everything here. These are some pretty damn good tiles. This is one city where I would like to grow. At least maybe 2, 3, maybe more population to be able to work these 3 tiles. Two, 6, 6. If I... There's nothing that I can afford to really stop working. This would, yeah, already 1 food changes the growth by 5 turns, and it adds a turn to both the arena and watermill. 29 even. We are not doing that. I could probably... Wait, where is the... I could maybe do this, but now we're at 35%. Seven, 6, 6. And this is 9, 7. Okay, so that changes the building times quite a bit. I guess I will try this, and as our happiness drops, I'll start removing specialists. And we managed to save what? We managed to save 2 turns here and 5 turns here for now. Next. Okay, how much do we want to help Sweden spreading the religion? If we spread the religion quickly, that would give us another positive modifier with Sweden. So it make it less likely for Sweden to attack us. The war with England then would be much more likely. I mean, Sweden against England, we are already fighting. That would be another like good thing that would buy us a lot of time. If Sweden attacked England, then we would be fighting a common enemy. We would have a common religion. So suddenly, even though the AI is pretty unpredictable and kind of crazy when it comes to declaring wars, at that point, I believe that we managed to buy ourselves some time. So I could probably buy a missionary here. Synagogues are 300. We have 900 faith. He's gonna spread to another city. So it will be 4 cities. With 4 cities, we have the majority. And I think I would do these two. I still don't know why he didn't stop in Orleans and flip that city. He doesn't have any pressure there. I would understand if the... actually, he does have pressure. I missed that line. Never mind. So he just wants to flip Orleans with the pressure and use the missionary on cities that are farther away. That kind of makes sense. Okay, so the biggest problem here when we lose our Pantheon is that our Pantheon, each city gives us 2 gold per turn. The rest is fine. I don't care about losing the production because I can like replace the production with production from synagogues, so that's okay. I can't replace the gold. Once again, what is their Pantheon? There's something that could give us gold, right? From granaries. In that case, why did we lose gold? We do have a granary. So it does replace the income. Why did it go down? Because I'm paying the upkeep of the missionary. I didn't realize that. I thought that the gold would be coming from wheat, but it's not. It's coming from granaries. So it does give us the production that we lost from synagogues, and we get the gold that we lost from granaries. So we actually don't lose anything. Okay, well, at least some good news. It's not much, but I'll take anything at this point. And yeah, this is gonna be annoying. I apologize for it, but I don't have a choice. I have to build those roads manually. Did he die? No, he didn't die from attrition. Cape Town and England no longer allies. Make peace. We can peace out with all of them? Should probably keep an eye on this. Because we are at war with 3 city-states for no reason. We are 14 turns away from the next social policy. So I should probably start moving units to cities where there will become a garrison. But I still have to have enough units on the front line. Okay, you'll be here. You will be somewhere around here. You'll move back. That means we have garrison 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are missing garrison up here. But there, I think I'm gonna have to train just a new unit. Most likely a composite boat that's gonna sit in the city. Okay, we can get cover too. Wonder where is he going with the missionary? I think I want to flip the capital first. Yeah, now when I'm here, may as well go north. So what's it gonna be? He's just running away, and now he entered medieval era. I'm honestly considering getting the social policy here immediately. But that's such a waste long term. By the way, the writer was from Heroic Epic, if you missed that. Construction project from Belgrade. Build 3 aqueducts. Will do. Question is when? I think after we do the arenas. The water will have to wait, I think. I hate delaying the watermills, but... what is the reward? I should have checked that probably. 34 influence. Actually, the reward isn't that great. Maybe... we can switch. I could use the production to get almost a free unit. 112, and it's gonna be like half a unit. Would you pay me 1 gold on top of that? You wouldn't. Is anybody... Oh, our capital is asking for gems, so maybe this is worth doing. That's not enough. If I wait, he's probably gonna trade the gems away. Because I'm thinking, well, next turn we get the synagogue here, and that will give us, or the trade will give us, we love the King Day, so the synagogue will give us a little bit of science for a few turns. I expected that missionary to be able to spread the religion to 2 cities. Okay, so now we have 18 faith per turn. I think Sweden will just send more missionaries at this point. So I don't have to keep buying more missionaries. I'll just save the faith for synagogues as he flips our cities. Yeah, there is another one coming. And hopefully his missionaries will be a little bit more effective than mine. There is a little bit of gold coming from the stoneworks. There is a little bit of gold coming here from the market. Promise all of the gold that we get will be eaten by upkeep of the buildings in other cities. We'll have to rush Circus Maximus. That +2 gold from arenas is just too valuable at this point, but we also need more population for that. That we will get 1, 2, 3. That's what we need. So in 11 turns you'll be able to do it. Can I speed things up here maybe? Not really. I would have to sacrifice this tile, trade it for this one. That would probably save me a turn on the growth, but I would lose so much. But that's not happening. Okay, you can move into the city. Enemy is near. England, what are you doing? Can we peace out? The war already lasted for a while. Yeah, I have to hide. That's another delay. I think the swordsman will survive a turn. We can move. And let's see, can we at least do 10 damage? No, we can't. Problem is he's gonna pillage the Ember, most likely. When we lose the Ember, our happiness will go down. Could I somehow maybe kill the knight? I'm not sure that sending a skirmisher behind him is a good idea. And I don't really have any other units that will be able to get there in time. I mean, I could try. I could get into position somewhere around here, and then if it doesn't look good, just not do it. That's fine. Oh, that's actually good. This is not good though. Okay, now we can queue up the synagogues so that I don't forget. He already flipped Orleans. And which way do I want the road to go? Initially, I wanted to go through the mountain. I mean, through these hills. But it might be better to go this way and eventually build the road here. Just have bridges over all these rivers. Where's Melbourne? In the south somewhere, right? Yeah. What about this guy? Oh, hello. That's unexpected. I may need some extra units in the north. And I don't think I'm going to be finishing this road anytime soon, so may as well send the worker south and get the farm. Come on, give it up. She can't manage a successful war at this distance, right? The terrain is just too difficult for her to send some organized attack. One of those trebuchets against Paris. Oh, that sounds bad. What do you want? You want... Why are you offering this when it's minus 104? How much iron do I have? If I give you 2... Yeah, I'd have to pay way more. 5? I'm not sure if she wants to renew the trade or if this is new offer. We don't need it, we have enough happiness. Okay, here we can finish the road, this is fine. Same as this one. And actually you'll first help here. Copper from Maria ended. Okay, so it was a deal that ended. But no one is asking for copper. We have 41 happiness. Thanks to the social policy. We are about to get access to Circus Maximus. I don't think I want the copper back. Seriously, Sweden? I mean, it's gonna make it much more difficult for England to get to us. I could maybe... Oh, that's not gonna do anything, so I should probably lock the market for now. Or, at this point, building walls doesn't sound like such a bad idea. Next. This is bad. Should be able to get this kill. So that's nice. And that suddenly changed everything. I should have realized that earlier. I will need to work it up here. I could try to attack here. Just hope that somehow the border growth here is gonna cut him off. But it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I'll just step back. I don't want to lose hit points for no reason. It seems that I will need this after all. She would still agree. Okay, so I'll just buy the copper. God damn it, England. There is no way anybody declares war on her with those two defensive facts. I mean, technically Sweden could get crazy and do it. It's the best I can do. Well, good thing is that we are about to finish the walls. Okay, so that knight should be dead. Right? And dead units, that's of course good news for us, because that's getting us closer to steel. How did we take damage here? That was from the knight, right? So I'm just gonna heal. I don't like sending the bowman this way. Well, we can always jump into the water if Sweden decides to do something really stupid. Oh, finally! I'm gonna refuse. I think I can get maybe a kill or two at this point. We could try to catch the trebuchet here. really want to build the Service Maximus in the capital. I could build Scrivener's office here. Because the city will always have a decent amount of production, but food-wise, it won't be great, and Scrivener's office could actually help with that. Ideally, I'd also like to have the Scrivener's office in the capital, sure. But here, I think I'll actually do it here. What is the reward for the quest? That's maybe one thing I should check. 46 influence is okay. Golden Age points I don't really care about right now, but I mean, I'll take it. The value of iron is going up slowly, but it's just way too slow. This is fine. Okay, so that's one road finished. Now we can probably start working on this style, at least for a turn or two. These two will build this road. Next. Melbourne is a straight route. Yep, that's not happening. Is this enough damage? It should be, right? No, it's not. Why am I not surprised? Let's fix the Ember. That's probably the priority. This is funny how I can't do anything about the Spearman. I could try to get him closer. Then switch here, maybe hit him. Next. Okay, losing the iron is fine. Or fine. It's not ideal, but we don't need it immediately. We have enough iron, so that's fine. I will take that kill. And now the question is, do we end this war here, or do we go greedy and try to kill the spearman, which is not gonna happen. He can run away this way. If there was, if he got cut off by the border, I would go after him. But as long as he can run away in between those cities, there's no point. The swordsman, I can't kill the swordsman. He's just too tanky and the water is too close, so we can always retreat. And I don't see any other units, so I think here it's time to end this. Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England? I would indeed. We can be friends, crazy woman. See, some salt for you. I will take your oranges, and on top of that, I will give you some iron. And now we can be friends. And ideally, you could declare war on Sweden to make me really happy. Seven, the magical number. Now with the road available, that was stupid what I did there. I think I should be able to return back, Brent. No, I can't. That was so stupid. But now with the road now available along what's going to be the front line when the war with Sweden begins, I feel a little bit more confident. A little bit for now. Because of course the Swedish attack is going to be way more organized than this feeble attempt from England. Though in 7 turns, with pikemen against knights and longswords against everything else, maybe, just maybe, we will be able to stall for a little bit longer. Let's do one more turn. After that, I will end this episode because I have to check my phone. You probably heard it in the background that I got a message, and it might actually be something important, so I want to check it. So here we don't need walls. I think next we want a watermill. It's food, it's production. So we do that. Then we do aqueduct, then we do bathhouse. Don't need the other 3 buildings. Then the capital. I kind of want to finish the aqueduct, but then we have to build Circus Maximus. And all of the other cities, I have the production plan. How much are we missing here? 1 aqueduct. So in 2 turns, we get the extra production and the capital. May actually switch. to get the Circus Maximus earlier. How much production does it cost? 200, let's say 300. We get 112, so 1/3. We get like 3 turns worth of production. So it'll be down to 6, then down to 30 from the bonus. And yeah, I think we want to build the circus. Could we reduce the time? We can. Probably don't have to pre-build this road at this point. Although the income dropped to 12, so maybe I still should do it. This is such an annoying terrain. I mean, it's going to be a pain in the ass for Sweden as well for the attack. Because once they start crossing these rivers, they'll get stuck. But I think they'll have enough units to just force me back, and they will split the front, and then I'm in trouble. So I'm even thinking about, well, how long until we get the general? That's an interesting question. Not that far. I'm actually even thinking about some forts on the front line. I was thinking about a fort here. And if I go with the fort here, it's gonna be too exposed. If I go with the fort here, it's too far in the back. Fort here is weird. Because if I get these forts, any of them, then Swedish ranged units can just sit in a safe position and keep hitting anything that's inside the fort. So I would have to rotate units through the fort. On the other hand, that would make it impossible for the melee units to move forward effectively. So, excuse me, actually a fort here would kind of make sense. Fort on top of the bison wouldn't be horrible either. Fort here, it's a little too far. Right, it's not on the defensive line. It's just too far ahead. I need the fort to be in range of my cities, or at least one city, so that I can support it. Oh, we don't have a general yet, so there's no reason to think about forts yet. And I'm not gonna do this unless I'm forced to do it. I would have to be like really losing at the war and desperately need something to strengthen the line. And in that case, I think I would just use the general wherever or on any tile that would still be available. Okay, so we are done with this episode. It wasn't as bad as I expected. I really thought that at this point we'd be at war with Sweden, losing, and I'd be desperate. The English, whatever it was, attempt to attack us helped, definitely. Those, how many kills? We got 3 kills, Knight and 2 trebuchets, I think. So that helped speed things up, get us to steal faster. Now it's 6 turns away. I am cautiously becoming like hopeful. So next time, hopefully we get steel before anything serious happens. We get our upgrades. We have 600 gold. So that should actually be enough to get... How many upgrades do we need? 4 and 2? Oh, 4 and 4. So that's not going to be enough for all of it. But it should be enough to upgrade, I think, 6 units. So we will have something like a front line. And then we'll see if I stick to the plan. I kind of have to go philosophy for the School of Philosophy, just too much science. Lighthouse along the way, that will be useful for like 3 or 4 of our cities. Yeah, and then the next important thing for defense is chivalry. Get castles. Shuttles will help us quite a bit. Then it's machinery, gunpowder, and this is where we start thinking about some kind of an attack. I may actually start thinking about some. No, I can't start thinking about anything until I get at least crossbows. I can't go with composite bows into knights. We have just seen today that one shot from a composite bow does like 9 damage or something, and the melee units can't really carry us. Yeah, we are waiting for gunpowder. I could start war with machinery, just kill as many units as possible. I may even do that earlier, to be honest. I should be able to defend with maybe trebuchets, or just castles might be enough for the defense, get 2 knights, something like that. And start a defensive war to get the extra yields. Then get the machinery, maybe start slowly moving forward. Although that makes no sense, we need to stay inside our territory until gunpowder to get the upgrades and then push forward. So no matter what I'm trying to figure out here, it always ends up with me waiting until we get gunpowder. Oh well, we are done for today, so I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.